This is NBR Today. US company ESW Holdings has made a takeover bid for Christchurch-based SLI Systems. In a notice to the NZX, ESW says it intends to make a takeover offer for 100% of SLI shares, including those subject to the company's share option plan. It'll pay 63 cents a share. However, that will increase if SLI's cash at October 31 exceeds the required 4.5 million. It will also pay between 3 cents and 34 cents for unlisted options. The bid values SLI at more than $40 million. That's more than double the company's value at market close on Friday. ESW has already had acceptances from 18 shareholders, representing 51% of the company's issued capital. The offer is conditional on it gaining more than 90% of SLI's voting rights. Well, former National Party MP Jamie Lee Ross's unproven accusations of electoral fraud against party leader Simon Bridges has again raised questions over the way political donations are handled. The Labour Party does not allow its MPs to solicit and collect large donations, while National says it's happy for its MPs to do it as long as the money comes to the party. But the Green Party wants stricter rules. I spoke to Green Party co-leader Marama Davidson.
What I'm really sort of concerned about is people having trust and confidence in our political system. What has been uncovered in recent weeks, I think New Zealanders are starting to say, actually, do we really want big money in our political systems? Do we want that to have an undue influence?
Green Party co-leader Marama Davidson. The New Zealand Shareholders Association has come out against the $434 million sale of PGG Wrightson's seeds business. The association says the position of Wrightson's 50.2% shareholder, China-based Agria, has had a major impact on the company's board recommending the sale. The association's opposition comes despite independent valuer Koromintha saying the sale price is close to the top of its $377 to $441 million valuation of the standalone seeds business and much higher than the June 30 book value of $285 million. While it's open to debate whether this is in the medium to long-term interests of the company or its shareholders, the sale will lead to a drop in the share price. Commentators say the government's new R&D incentive structure could attract more foreign investment to New Zealand. EY partner Tim Benbow says the biggest change is the relaxation of the ownership of intellectual property. He says that means suddenly the cost of doing R&D in New Zealand is 20 to 30% better than in Australia, and multinationals will seriously consider moving to New Zealand once the scheme hits its second year. Dr. Chris Nave, Principal Executive of the Australia-based Medical Research Commercialisation Fund, says the scheme will encourage more startups to spend on R&D and will also make New Zealand an attractive R&D destination for international companies. But could the government do more? Dr. Nave spoke to NBR's Nathan Smith.
Whilst the government should be applauded, I think they can do more though. Right. So I compare it to our experience in Australia, where we're also an active investor, where the Australian government, for every dollar of research and development, companies get a 43.5 cent rebate, so cash back. And if you're a non-tax-paying company, meaning you're an innovation company that's still developing your product, your app, your new drug, you actually get a rebate. And so the government effectively becomes a co-investor alongside private sector money.
In Shoeshine this week, Jenny Ruth runs the rule over both Fletcher Building's failed bid for Steel and Tube and how Steel and Tube's chairwoman, Susan Patterson, deserves praise, not criticism, for rejecting Fletcher's demand for secrecy. So, her advice to Fletcher Building Chief Executive Ross Taylor: focus on your own business. To tomorrow, and the Warriors Chief Executive Cameron George has come up with a new sponsorship idea. Pay as you win. How much the sponsor pays depends on whether the rugby league team gets the better of its opposition in each half. Just head to our website for full details of that and other stories. Have a good evening.
To unlock your 2 free articles a week, head to nbr.co.nz.